Today I'm grinding watercolor pencils through a kitchen strainer straight into wet paint. Then I'm going back over with a Cola pen for sharp black marks. It looks chaotic, but it builds an amazing texture that you just can't fake. So let's get started. Okay, so the paper has been wet down. I'm just going to come in with a little bit of the manganese blue with Payne's gray and start making our sky area. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. I'm going to come in with just a little bit of the sanguine color. Kind of add some warmth up here into the sky just a little bit. Let's make some marks through here with our stylus. You guys know I like a good mark. And then let's think about what we're going to do down here at the bottom. Let's do a bit of this green color here that I mixed up using the Daniel Smith undersea green with a little bit of ochre. I think we need some sort of browny colors through here. This is an orangey color, sort of a brown that I mixed up with the quinacridone, burnt orange, and some sepia. Just to add a little bit of difference through here. Let's make some marks. I'm trying to keep this pretty light because we are going to come back in with some watercolor pencils. So we don't want to get too crazy with our first wash. Let's make some marks with our Inktense Baked Earth. And we're just going to put some marks through here. This is wet, and the paper is a little damp too. So we're going to get some good marks. I'm going to be pretty loose with it today, I think. And we can put some, like, marks through there. Okay, I'm going to take this Inktense pencil, and I'm just going to wet it down and put it on the stamp. So I kind of want some more texture through here. And we'll just... Oh, you can see there's a lot of stuff on here. My stamp is not clean, so that didn't work out. I mean, the brown's okay. Not quite what I wanted, but I think I can live with that. Happy accident. Let's add some more marks here with our Inktense on our sensory stones that are so fun. I think I'm going to put some marks through here. Just kind of making marks, seeing what happens. Playing, having fun. There's no right or wrong way to do this. I encourage you to play and get out your tools and have some fun. I think we need some, definitely some watercolor pencils. Let's do that next. So we're just going to take our strainer, and this is an Artex watercolor pencil in sort of this teal color. I really wanted to play up this sort of blue teal color through here. And we're just going to grade it like we normally do. It kind of, when it's wet, you definitely want your paper to be wet. It kind of works a little bit like Brusho, which is kind of interesting. Let's add some orange in there. But you can see you get some really cool, fun marks. But the paper has to be wet for this to work. And you're just going to let it dry naturally. I don't usually use a hairdryer for this one. You can also come back in with a brush if you want. Maybe a damp brush. And you can sort of mess with it a little bit to kind of give you some, so it's not just all sitting on top. So we got some fun marks going on here. Okay. I'm going to let all this dry, and then we'll see what we're going to do next. So we've got this sort of purpley maroon color. I thought we could add in a bit of this watercolor pencil. This is a little wet. So you kind of do like a little bit of wet and dry marks. And come back in if you want and sort of move it around. I really like using the watercolor pencils wet and in a different way. I find that if I just draw them on the paper, when they're not wet, they get too ghosty, like they leave little ghosts behind, which is not fun. Nobody likes that. But you can definitely blend them out. And these Art X ones are really nice. There are a lot of colors. Trying to define the space a little bit. I might need some brown, maybe. Let's get some browns in there. This is just another brown color here. Kind of being too dainty with it. I need to pick up my energy here a little bit. So there's a little bit of a close-up of what we've done so far. I really like what we've got going on here. And you can see this is completely dry, and it's not going to lift up because it's watercolor. Unless you put water back on it, then you might have a problem. But I think we need some bolder marks through here. I think we're going to need some Collagen. Okay, so we're going to use our Black Velvet Waterproof India ink here. You can get these on Amazon. I'll make sure to leave a link. I just want to make a mark through here. So I've got my very crazy cola pen, and I'll leave a link to how to make these too. I'm just going to bring it through here. Because we need a bold mark, right? We always need something, at least I do, something to bring our eye around. And I just love the look of something bold over the watercolor. I'm not really covering it up. It's kind of become my thing. Pretty soon I'm just going to be making, a little bit of marks with a lot of black ink. I think I want to come down this way. And I think I'm going to maybe stop there. Okay, so I'm going to come in with some white oil pastels. I haven't used the oil pastels in a while. I just want to make this a little lighter through here. And I also want to add just a little bit of like a turquoise to kind of bring in that color down here. Just a little. I mean, a little bit. Just to kind of give a little bit of that color through here. Okay, I just put down too much. But I thought oil pastels might work better today. And we haven't used them in a while. I love the look of the oil pastels over watercolor. I think it's a really fun look. And I like the sky all blended like that. Like, that's really pretty, I think. We might need some orange down here. Okay, let's get crazy. Let's put some pink down. Let's do some pink and orange. Let's see what happens. I'll blend that out a little bit with some white. I'm not being terribly careful about what I'm doing here. I kind of like the energy of these, like, crazy marks. Like, that kind of looks cool. Like, I'm thinking about the wispy summer clouds that you get. I live in the land of very crazy skies here in Kansas. We have drama almost every day in the sky. Okay, that's probably enough. What do you think? Maybe one more line through here. I sort of like how those look like wispy clouds through there. Yeah, I can get behind that. And then I think I want to bring in some ochre here in the oil pastels. These are the Haya oil pastels from Paul Rubens. Ooh, I like it over the black just a little bit. What if we did let's do a little bit of a palette knife scratchy back in so we can see some of that black and not cover it all up, but it's kind of there. That's kind of cool. I like that. I just want to add some bolder colors. I think I'm just going to stick with yellow. I don't want to get too crazy because you guys know me, I can continue to make marks forever. But I like scratching back in so we can see the layers underneath and add just a little bit more texture to our mark making. Really add some fun and energy into the piece. Okay. Okay, I think I want to add just a little bit more of this orange through here. So I think it'll look really cool next to that black. So it's really dramatic coming through there. I might love that. Okay, the last thing I want to do is just bring in my charcoal big jumbo pencil and put a mark through here. I don't want to add a lot more marks because we got a lot going on. But I kind of just wanted to add some marks through there. And maybe just a little bit of pencil lines through here. Just to kind of define the space once you get close up. Okay, let's look at it with a matte. Okay, so here it is with a matte. I really like it. I love the sky. I think the sky came out great. I love that we made sort of a sunset-y, glowy summer feel to it. I love the watercolor pencils here. And there's a little bit of stamp that we saved just through here. Lots of marks, lots of layers. I love the Cola Pen black ink marks. I think those really define the space nicely. And I love how we're kind of darker in the front going back. But there's still color back here. It's just not pale. It's just a different tone. I like the overall feel and the energy of the marks that we made in today's piece. I think it works really well. Let me know your thoughts about the watercolor pencils or anything else that we did today. I know we did a lot. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll be back next week with another video. But check out this video over here next, because I think you're really going to like it. Okay, thanks so much. Bye.